Good afternoon. This is Trisha from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. I am going to have a video tutorial on how to create this pocket and tag as well as this flower. I created this file this past week and I had a lot of people ask me if I would make a tutorial, especially on how to do the flower, to make the flower look 3D. Before I start putting it together though, I'm going to be distressing the edges using Tim Holtz Distress ink. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to shut my camera down. That way you don't have to watch me the whole time that I am inking the edges. So I will be right back. Okay, almost finished. I have the 3 leaves left, but I'm going to go ahead and just do these. That way you guys can see kind of how I ink my pieces. Normally I try to do both sides because you might see both sides in the finished product. Okay, all my pieces are inked and ready to go. Alright, first, the easy part. We are going to glue this piece onto, if my glue works. Whoops. Now it works. We're going to glue this piece onto our card. And you can glue it anywhere you want. I like to glue mine kind of at the bottom, like that. And this will be the part that we stick inside, or it can be the top, doesn't matter. Okay, I already scored my pocket, and it's just really easy. You just score it where the corners meet, and that'll give you a straight line. And then take the longer side and fold it in first. Add some glue. You know what? I did that wrong. Don't add glue there. I'm going to add glue here. Add some glue right here. And fold the first flap down. And then glue along the edge and glue the rest of the bottom flap down. And then fold this flap over. And there you have your pocket. So easy. And then we take this part and glue it on. And then we glue it on to our pocket. And once again, you can glue it anywhere you wish, but I kind of like to have it off-centered. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to clean my glue bottle off real fast. Okay, I'm back. Now, I am going to be using the stylus and the mat that came with it to do my flowers. But if you do not have these, don't worry about it, because you can go ahead and make a 3D flower using some fun foam that you can get at Walmart. And the back side of a paintbrush works really good, and I'll show you. The first part of the flower, the rosebud, this part right here, I turn upside down, and this is going to be the inside of the flower, and just kind of roll your stylus tool or your paintbrush or whatever you use with a rounded edge onto the flower like that, and then do it in the center. And after the center is done, then do each petal just like this. And this will make all your petals kind of go in together. It rounds it off really nice. Once that is rounded up, you want to kind of smush it together, and then you want to add glue and keep kind of smushing them together with the glue, and that way it'll stick to the... Now I have pretty fast drying glue, so I don't have to hold it very long. If your glue is a slow drying glue, you might have to hold it for a little while. But you just pinch it, and there you have your little bud. Just like that. Nice little bud. Okay, then I take my two bigger flowers and I roll the inside on of the rose petals, and then I want my petals to go outward, so I roll the back side, and that will cause them to roll outwards. Just like that. And then do the same with the other largest petal. And when I do these videos, I'm not much of a talker. I wish I was. That way I could keep you entertained while I'm doing this, but believe me, it took a lot of courage just to do this video. Okay, when you got your two bigger petals done, put glue in the center of one, and then take your other one and place it on top, but make sure your petals are not lined up with the petals on the bottom. You kind of want your petals staggered. And I usually press down just to make sure that puts it right where it needs to be. Okay, then I take my medium-sized petals, and one of them I do it the same way that I did the larger ones. I create a little well in the center, and then flip it over and do the petals like this to make them fold outward instead of inward. And then add glue to the base of your flower. And then just like that. Okay, and your other medium-sized petal, you want to have them all folding in. So use your stylus on the side that you want facing up, not the back side like on the other petals. Okay, and once I have them folded up like that, then I fold just the edges down. Just like that. And then glue that one on. We're almost done with the rose. Okay, and the smaller petals, you want to do the same thing. Roll the center. And roll the petals. And you want to fold these edges down the same. Then take your rose bud, put some glue on it, and then stick that in the center. Make sure it's glued down nice and good. I'm having trouble here. There we go. Gotta make sure it's nice and dry. And then also, just to add a little bit more, just glue the very bottom of each petal, and that'll make your petals stick to the rosebud a little bit better. Like that. My rosebud moved a little bit. Then you want to glue this into the center of your other petals. Just like that. And there you have a nice little three-dimensional rose. Okay, now for the leaves. The leaves are really easy. First, I take my stylus and I kind of rub it like that. Then I make a line in the middle. And then on the back side, I'll flip it over and then make the veins like that. And that's how I do that, just like that. Yes, right now it's nice and quiet in my house. I told my 7-year-old that I needed him upstairs in his room while I did this because he likes to watch YouTube videos and I really didn't want the YouTube video sound coming over on my video. So he's upstairs right now, which makes it nice and quiet. Okay, then I glue my flower where I want to put it. Just like that. And after it's stuck down, then I put glue on both sides of my leaf and I place it under the petals, just like that. And then I glue these two together. Like that. And stick it under the top. And there you have it. We have made a card and pocket. And my flower is not dry all the way yet because it's moving around. But anyway, that is how you make the pocket and card. Thanks for watching. Bye.